Hello everyone, this is the Green Snake Gamer playing Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, Gloom and Doom, down in the tomb. Go over to the warp gate. We're gonna go to the hedge maze and warp over to a one-way trip to the crypt, part 3, to continue where we left off.
A warp gate.
Now go straight down from the warp gate. We already took care of the snack gate and paid the 600 Scooby snacks, so don't worry about it, and go through the gate. This leads us to Gloom and Doom, down in the tomb, part 1. Now here's a save point if you want to save your game. Just head through this gate on the left.
Scooby-Doo, get rid of these creeps. Do something, pal. Use your head.
Here we find Shaggy, and he's in need of help. So let's help him out and take care of these gargoyle enemies. He's given us a hint of what to do. To take care of the gargoyle enemies, you need to stand in front of these pillars and ram it with the helmet invention. Take note of the switch on the ground. I'll be hitting that a bit later. Just be careful to dodge their fireball attacks. Okay, that's 2 gargoyles taken care of. We have 2 more to go.
Rummy.
Now be careful to avoid this pumpkin swinging around. Now for the last pillar here, you can see this pumpkin swinging back and forth right in front of it. We need to get it out of the way. You can also see this gate is locked. Now to get this pumpkin out of the way, we need to go back to that switch I mentioned earlier. The reason I didn't activate this switch before while I was over here is because it is timed. So it doesn't last very long. By activating it, it raises the pumpkin up. So it just gets the pumpkin out of the way here. Okay, that's all the gargoyles taken care of, so now we can walk across this pillar and get over here to collect these Scooby snacks and talk to Shaggy.
Thanks, Scoob. Thanks, Scoob. Now let's get that key so we can get out of here.
Now Shaggy's gonna help us collect the key so we can go through the gate that's locked. So carefully walk along this pillar. Be careful not to fall off. Okay, the pumpkin's back in the way, so the switch ran out of time. Now go over to the shadow on the ground. This is where the key is, and throw Scooby up.
You did it, Scoob. Like, what was that? I'm over here. Zoinks! Run, Scoob! Yeah!
So now we can continue on ahead.
Ruby snacks.
So go through this gate at the bottom. This leads us to Gloom and Doom, down in the tomb, part 2. Now there's actually snack boxes hidden in all the coffins above us, but I'll talk more about that in a bit. Be careful of the zombie here. Now you can see there's these switches down here on the bottom. They open up the coffins on the top. So let's activate the first switch. This will open the first coffin. And let's see what's inside. Okay, a ghost. Now before we go to the next switch, go over here and ram this wall. This opens up a secret room with a monster token in it, so make sure to collect it. Okay, now go over to the second switch. Now let's see what's in the second coffin. Okay, another ghost. Okay, let's use the third switch. Okay, let's see what's in this one. Another ghost. Now activate the last switch. In the last coffin, you can see here's some boxes of Scooby snacks that pop out. Now continue to the left and walk into this warp gate to activate it. I'm not going to go through this gate yet. I'm going to go up first. Be careful of the spider walking around. There's also another spider up here. Now we can't get across this gap yet to that door ahead of us. So just take note of this. Now as you can see, the Scooby snacks popped out of this coffin. I'm not going to collect them yet. The reason for that is because there are actually boxes of Scooby snacks in all 4 coffins. But only one set of Scooby snacks will pop out at a time. So I'm just going to leave those Scooby snacks there so I know that the last coffin we already took care of and got the Scooby snacks from it. You need to do that to all the coffins. So just keep leaving and coming back. This may take a few tries. So you need to keep repeating this process until you get the boxes of Scooby snacks to pop out of all 4 coffins. So just keep activating the switches. Okay, a ghost in the first one. Let's see what's in the second one. Come on, Scooby snacks. Nope, just another ghost. Okay, come on, Scooby snacks. Okay, good. Scooby snacks popped out of the third one here. So the last coffin and the third coffin here, they're both done, so we don't have to worry about that last switch. By hitting it, a ghost will pop out this time. So these 2 are clear. We only need to focus on these first 2 now. Okay, come on, Scooby snacks. Nope, another ghost. Okay, good, Scooby snacks. So the only one left is the first coffin. Which is really good since it's next to this gate, so we can keep leaving and coming back. It is very easy to miss these Scooby snacks because of this. Especially with this magnifying glass only telling you that there's Scooby snacks in one of the coffins. Okay, that ghost again, so we can leave and come back. This may take a few tries. Just keep at it, and eventually the Scooby snacks will pop out of the coffin. Nope, ghost again. So just gotta keep at it. Okay, come on, Scooby snacks. Nope, ghost again. They're really making me work hard for this one. Okay, finally the Scooby snacks appear. Okay, so that's the Scooby snacks from all 4 coffins. So now I'm gonna go up and collect all of them. Like I said, it's very easy to miss Scooby Snacks here because of this. So if you are missing Scooby Snacks in this area, this is probably where they are. Okay, that's the Scooby Snacks out of all 4 of them. So now we can continue ahead. That does take a while to do. Now make sure you walk into this warp gate to activate it and go through the gate. This leads us to Gloom and Doom down in the tomb part 3. Now ahead of us, you can see below that tar monster is a key. Now be careful here, because an enemy will pop out. And it's one of those ghosts, so we can't do anything to get rid of them. So just continue heading left. Now there are a lot of tar monster enemies here. I'll take care of these 2 first. Now up here you can see it's the same thing. There's another key. And another enemy is gonna pop out here. Come on. There he is. Now the key is right below this tower monster, so what we need to do is just drop down here quickly to get the key and then jump back up here. Make sure to collect the box of Scooby Snacks as well. Okay, now take care of the rest of the tar monsters. Now at the top here, this is where we need the 2 keys in order to unlock this gate. So now we need to drop down here and collect the key and the Scooby Snack quickly and jump out of here to avoid this ghost. Okay, the gate's unlocked, so let's go through the gate.
Daphne!
Scooby, help! Keep it up, Scooby. I'm almost there. Got it. Jeepers, my skin was beginning to chafe.
You won't get away that easily.
You think that was easy?
This will teach you to cross paths with me. Here, I think this old friend of yours is dying to see you.
Scooby, I can't believe it. It's the green ghost.
That's right. And pretty soon you won't stand a ghost of a chance.
This starts the second boss fight against the green ghost. As you can see, Daphne is going to help us. She goes over to the coffins and starts opening them. What we need to do is wait for the green ghost to get under one of the open coffins. And that's when we hit these switches. Now as you can see, if you hit it too early, he'll just fly over it. You need him to stop directly over the open coffin. Okay, now make sure to jump over or go under that energy beam. And what you need to do is dodge this fireball attack and get far away from it because it creates a shockwave. Okay, here's my chance. He stopped over this open coffin, so just hit the switch. We need to do this 3 times. The middle one is probably the easiest because there are these plants on the left and right. So they breathe that toxic gas over those switches. So they're a little bit more tricky. Okay, that's 2. It's just easier to go under that energy beam. And then just dodge that fireball. As you can see, it creates a fire shockwave, so you really want to get your distance from it. Okay, good. That's 3 times, and that should do it. And that defeats the second boss.
Good job, Scooby. But what's the green ghost doing here?
There's so many roads around here.
Scooby-Doo, the green ghost isn't really a ghost.
Well, Well, what about the Reaper and the Black Knight?
Have you seen them as well?
Uh-huh.
Jeepers! Those are all villains from our past. Scooby-Doo, something strange is definitely going on here.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Daphne! Who? That is a ghost!
I saw it, Scooby. Ah!
Frights!
Easy, guys. It's just me, Holly.
Oh, it's Holly.
Holly, boy, am I glad to see you. Scooby and I have been seeing some pretty strange things. Hey, what's that? Oh, I found a box of my Uncle Alexander's inventions. I'm not sure why it's in here, though. He usually keeps them in his super secret lab. A secret lab? Yeah, that's where he thinks up all his crazy inventions. Maybe there's something in here we can use. Or a clue.
Or a ruby snack.
Solar-powered nightlight.
Underwater winner's racket.
Microwave-safe ice cube tray.
Ray, what's with this umbrella?
That's actually one of my uncle's more useful inventions.
Daphne? Raleigh? Anybody? Here we go again!
So now we have the umbrella invention. We're going to be using this invention a lot. This is how we glide around on all that wind and float around. Now, if you took damage during the fight, there are these urns. Just break them to get a sandwich. So you can use those to heal. Okay, so we're going to use the umbrella here to go straight ahead to the back there, to that save point. So just use it to float across. So now I'm going to save my game. This will be the end of Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights, Gloom and Doom, down in the tomb.